afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is Minister D for you, and I want us to talk on life matters. But before then, let me get you into a story you probably know. Whatever religion you happen to be in, for sure you know a story similar to that. For those Christians, I just want us to know that we have resources that we are wasting. Anything you say to a Christian, God will do it. God will do it. Now, let me tell you something. In Genesis, from the beginning, God created the earth for you. He first created the earth so that you can live in and flourish in it. And after that, creating man, he gave dominion over everything. The sea, the waters, the fish, and all the animals and crops and everything in it. He gave it unto man. Well, I just want to pull your mind on something. If you search the world, you get to know that those people that don't call themselves Christians happens to be those that are flourishing, prospering, getting rich and stuff. Have you asked yourself why? It is because they have stopped living by the illusion of something just popping into their life like magic, and they have started using what God has given to them, right? It is only us that might discriminate on that area. Now watch this for all Christians that read their Bible carefully. It says in Matthew 25, it talks about a rich man that was traveling and decided to give his servants some talent. Let's pause by talent, then I continue. I have to open it here for us to understand what a talent is. It says that in the Old Testament, a talent was a unit of measuring or measurement for weighing precious metals, usually gold and silver. In the New Testament, a talent was a value of money or coin. So another part of Matthew says that talent was worth more than somebody's wages or labor or payment for over 15 years, a talent. So we are talking about huge money, right? So this man was traveling and decided to give each of his servants talent. One he gave 5, another one he gave 2, and one he gave 1. So this man traveled and came back and started asking, hey, I'm back. So, what did you do with the talent that I gave to you? The other one came and accounted for it. I went into business, I did this, I was selling D-Rock and fashion. I was doing this and that. And then I made double your money. And then the man said, well done. So now he had 10, he had doubled the money. Then he asked the other one. He too went into a kind of business, selling cars, fridges, whatever. And at the end of the day, he also doubled that money. Now here comes the part that you might think I'm talking about. The one with the 1 talent just came out and was like, I know how wicked you are. You reap where you did not sow. As wicked and harsh as you are. So I went and hid in the talent you gave me. So sir, this is your talent. So the man said, if you have even dropped it on the bank for it to win interest, probably I would have enjoyed that one thing with the interest on it. Now, let's make the story short. In our cases as African, the funny thing is that we are not the guy with the 1 talent or 1 talent. We find ourselves to be the one with the 5 talent acting like the one with the 1 talent. Why? Because we have everything and all that it takes. We have all the gold, and when we talk about 5 year or 15 years wages or payment of somebody's labor, right? And when we go into what I read from Wikipedia, which says that it's being measured that is either in gold or silver. That means that thing is worth something. It has a huge value. And one of the precious stones we have in Africa, for example, happens to be gold and diamond. So we have the 5 talents given to us. Now we act like the 1 because we do nothing with it. We do nothing with it. We have buried it. And if we have not buried it, we sell it out cheap or we give it out cheap to people that don't have it, but it was made for them to come and trade with us and for us to prosper, for us to flourish, right? And we have left it somewhere. Imagine somebody's grandfather or forefather or whatever would dig a hole in the ground, put it there, and then a stranger that will buy the land in some years to come will find this thing there dig it out, and make money with it. You see? And we up to now, we have 2021. We still go out to go and beg in Europe. We go to France, we go to Germany, we go to wherever, even up to China, to go and beg for money. Whilst we have gold, diamond, and all these resources on our grounds, on our soil, right? And we sit down, whether Christians or just Africans, and then we pray to God. When is God coming to do it? And immediately you talk to someone, the person will tell you, hey, God will do it. God's time is the best. But you know, God's time was when He created you. When He made this earth for you and I, He gave you dominion over everything. So what are you doing with it? How far have you invested what you have or the little that you have, right? To have 5 talents and then still dig the ground, put it there, do nothing with it, and then say, God, I know if I move this will be a sin. A lot of us have talent that we fear that when we go out there to implement those talents, we fear that it's a sin because we don't know who we are. It is time we recognize who we are. We are Christians, those that believe in it. We are human beings, and all of us, we are born of God. You cannot be born by a king and act like a slave, right? So what I want to say, the message here today is stop being worse than the one with the 1 talent that dropped it there till the master came. Make use of the little thing that you think that is worth nothing, and let's move forward. Let's do something with our lives so that when the king comes, so that as we are waiting for the king to come for rapture and whatever that is supposed to come, when that time comes, the D-Day, you'll be able to account for something greater. Brothers and sisters, let's wise up. Let's move forward, and you can do it. That is my message for today. If you loved it, just like, comment, subscribe, share, and God will bless you for that. Whatever God you serve, He will bless you for that.